This is P. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you'll be up to date with all our latest unboxing and review videos. Today we'll be unboxing the SB Dunk Low Trocadero Gardens from I think the Paris Love Pack, which released last week. So that's what we'll be taking a look at very shortly. But it's Taco Tuesday. Comment below if you're getting the soft shell, hard shell, beef, steak, chicken, mild, hot, fire, Diablo, any of your favorite sauces to heat it up, spice it up a little bit for Taco Tuesday. Nachos included, fajitas included. But it is July the 22nd, 2024. Thanks if you've been supporting the channel from day one, if you've been subscribed for the last 10 years when we started the channel, unboxing sneakers, electronics, fragrances, accessories, supplements, you name it, a little bit of everything. So that's what we bring to the table, but primarily sneakers, which are your athletic shoes, and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. That way you'll be up to date on your mobile device, get that sound display notification on your smartphone, your smartwatch, your tablet, whatever your mobile device is. So let's go ahead and get into it. So these actually came in yesterday, and I wish I had the opportunity to unbox these yesterday and get them uploaded for you guys. But today, day after, not too bad. This is the box that we're going to open with the Trocadero Gardens SB Dunk Low, which is considered a general SB Dunk release. What that means is it should be more accessible. You have a better shot, even though with the SB Dunks you're not going to get mass production and releases with all the sizes, adult sizes. Still, like some of your general release sneakers and other styles by Nike, Jordan brand, and other brands, but you'll get a few. Who knows? Maybe a few thousand per, maybe 100,000, and that's going to be scattered across Nike's website, of course, because it's Nike, and the skate shops that's licensed with Nike. Other ways that you can purchase your SB Dunk Lows is after they release. If there's returns, restocks, sometimes you'll see that with Nike. Maybe a month or so later, they'll release some regular Dunk Lows and include one or two, maybe three of the SB Dunk Lows, maybe a high top SB Dunk they're released. Those are just canceled orders or returns usually, or late shipments that the Nike distribution centers in Indianapolis, I think, or Indiana, and Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to everyone working there and getting the orders prepared and shipped for us customers, consumers. And also, once they sell out, then you have your resellers at your boutiques, online, whether it's StockX, GOAT,
P.oastman,
any of the other platforms, StockX, GOAT, eBay. Check out my eBay store, P.oastman, Flight Club, Stadium Goods, and any of your independent resellers online that you may follow on social platforms, whether it's Facebook or Instagram. So if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at P.oastman. Alright, let's get into the shoe. So you got your purple and white box. What you see sometime you'll see this box. We'll compare these two in a few different styles. This is your general release, purple and white, Nike and white with the white swoosh, the S and the B in white, and your content label, Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Premium, PRM, which represents premium, amber, brown, and guava ice. And I went with a size 9.5, which converts to a women's 11. 9.5 is my true to size. Sometimes with the SBs, I'll get a size 10. So that's what this one is going to be. So we'll do a little size comparison. As far as size and fit, you're going to want true to size, but because of the padding If you're used to getting your regular dunks like your Pandas or any of your SE dunks, which doesn't have the padding like the skateboarding dunks, if you're used to going true to size, you might want to go a half size up because it's going to be a lot of padding inside of your SB dunk loads if you've never had one before. So we're going to flip the lid down. That's your paper. On the inside, here's the sneaker. This is my first time seeing them in hand. Of course, I've seen photos, watched a few videos, and I'm going to mention something about these SB dunks that's been releasing recently. I think they're going back to, there you go, your troll stickers, as Floss calls them, Nike SB with a little gloss. You put that on your trapper keeper, in your locker, on your skateboard, on your laptop, or leave it in the box. Yeah, so these are super premium. I can see in hand. Subtle, clean details. Even in videos that I've seen, this green on the heel tab with Nike embossed looked a lot greener. It's more subtle pastel colors, yet giving that skateboard SB quality that we love on each and every release. Versus, not saying all of your dunk lows is trash materials, no. I'm just saying when you compare it to some of the synthetic leathers or the leathers that you get on your Pandas, for example, yeah, the black and white goes hard, even though you may be tired of seeing them, but still, they match up everything, even with the reverse Pandas. Some of your SEs are going to have their premium quality. If you see SE after on the content label, but with the SBs, you're going to get something fabulous. Now with your LXs or your LXX, sometimes you'll get some plush materials like the gold LX of last year's release, phenomenal. And another pair I got, I'm going to have to do some comparisons hopefully if those are still available. It's one in particular I'm thinking about that I would like to do side by side with the SB dunk. But yeah, premium materials. But first, let's talk about the introduction of the shoe. So it's based off of your Dunk Low athletic shoe, which released in the mid 80s. We're talking 1980s, right? 1984, 1985, somewhere along that line. Around the same time, the Jordan 1 was released shortly after, which looks very similar because with the dunks, you got them in the high top form first and then the low tops. But with that being said, with the flat outsole and some of the colors, the skaters adapted to them because they was ergonomically used with the flat outsole for skating. As you can see with this one, you have your typical heel traction and style. And then you have your little block in the middle with the Nike SB in this peach light color. And then your pivot point in more aggressive traction with the ball of your foot. And then you have the subtle smooth stars, not as distinctive as some of your dunk lows and other stars on Jordan models by Nike. Leading into your midsole, you still keep sort of like this cream material with this super subtle pastel peach. But as you notice, you're going to get, you're going to have like designs if you look closely on the outsole. Then it gets smooth at the midsole. Then you have just a hit of that dark green, subtle, that complements the green on the heel, the Nike embossed. Now on the mud guard that's in front of your toe box area, you still get like a pattern, aesthetic that matches the swoosh with that same pattern. So it doesn't go too crazy, even though in the photos it looks like it's a lot going on. Like when you look at the stock photos, like sketches or whatever, it doesn't justify real life. Like in hand, in person. The toe box is going to have some of that pastel burnt orange, which blends in with your oval laces. Still going to have your plush, puffy tongue, but because of the material, it's not super puffy. It's puffy versus your standard little flat tongues that you have on your dunks. So for cushion, but yeah, not as puffy. Now, also, you have the double layer swoosh, which stays the same around the medial side. Then this peach blends into the ankle and around the heel. And it's almost like a super thin nubuck material, along with this burnt orange, light brown, as well on the heel. And surprise, what pops out? Extra laces. That's what you're going to get with your SB dunks. SB standing for skateboarding once again. So you can do a lace swap and install the peach laces, or you can have one on each side, or keep the ones that's already installed. I think if you install the peach ones, it's going to blend in a lot with the tongue more. And as you can see, the Nike SB on the tongue and behind the tongue, and the tongue is outlined in this peach. And the interior is going to have your elastic bands for support and stabilization, keeping the shoe on your foot. If you're utilizing the shoe and skating for flicks, grails, and all of your tricks at a high speed performance. But if you're just wearing these casually, still keep them in place. Extra padding around the heel and the interior. Then you have your Zoom Air insole. Sometimes it's difficult to get these out. See if I can get this one out. Okay. Yeah, so let me see. Alright, so here's your Zoom Air insole. As you can see, this little part right here for cushioning, and your Nike SB on the heel. Now, I'm going to dig the paper out, because you don't get any shoe trees. This isn't Jordan 11s, alright? By the way, if you haven't already, like, comment, share, subscribe. Alright. So that's basically it. The weight of the shoe is going to be a little bit heavier than your typical dunks, just because of the materials, the quality, the padding. One day I'm going to have to break out the scale and actually see the difference in weight on some of these SBs. So you got your extra laces, you got your little stickers, you got your purple box. You're good to go with the start of your SB collection or adding to your SB collection. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm definitely going to have to give these in hand for the overall look, style. I'm going to have to give it the 9.4 out of 10. But for everyday wear, it's not going to match with everything. I can picture these in the fall, autumn, with maybe like some tan, brown, or camel colored pants, and maybe something light peach up top. Maybe even in the spring, like on a day it's like 72 degrees, partly cloudy, but you don't really want to get these caught on a rain day or some April showers. Definitely get you some sort of suede and nubuck protectant. Shake it up, spray about 7 inches away first to make sure it don't drip, then mist your shoe for protection. But yeah, that's pretty much it. On the Trocadero Gardens, Paris style, Paris. All right, let's do a little quick comparison with another recent 2024 SB dunk. See how this box is different? Comment below which one do you prefer. I like the subtleness of the Nike SB. I've already reviewed these. but I think the purple pops more, so I'm gonna go with it. This is just different because I haven't really received a lot in this style. And this is also just gonna be a SB Dunk Low Pro, so it's not gonna have the premium attached to it. Part of the gum line and the red gum. I think it might be called Team Red. Let's see. University Red. Right? University meaning team, right? This red definitely pops. And the material is super good in my opinion. It's also like a navy blue pair that I had as well. It's the exact same style and color blocking. The orange hit on the tongue, extra laces in white, orange on the lace tips, and Nike and the gum outsole. But I think the materials on the navy was slightly better in my opinion, especially in the toe box area. It seemed like it was more soft. But this is a size 10, and here's your 9.5. So this red pair actually came from a skate shop. So you can see a little difference in the height, of course. And like I said, because of the material on the tongue, it's more like your mesh. So I feel like it's more puffy or stuffed with a fluffy or stuffed animal if you unzip it versus this one. Overall, the Trocadero Gardens, I like these better, but I think wearability, especially if you're a fan of red, it's easy. Black jeans, blue jeans, white jeans, red shirt, t-shirt, polo. I think you can match this one up better. The red is definitely going to pop. And with the gum outsole, they're going to stay clean, easier to clean. This is more like in the stash on display on a special occasion. Right? Not as crispy as the Strange Loves or something like that, of that quality, but it seemed like it could be inspired from the same colorway tree. Get it? Family tree, colorway tree. But yeah, but look, you decide. Comment below in this versus battle. Trocadero Gardens or the Team University Red. Comment below. But basically that wraps it up for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Share with your friends and be on the lookout for more unboxings from Capital P 2024 and more. Hopefully we'll be bringing a lot more. I do have several sneakers on the way. We got some electronics. We got some videos that we need to edit and upload in the stash. So yeah, we'll keep providing you with more and more heaters. We got some gaming-ish and accessories, games and stuff. Hopefully I'll be unboxing one of my PlayStation 5s soon, since I got a whole lot of games and some other surprises. So be on the lookout. And hopefully you enjoyed this. Peace and love, victory. And remember, we're blessed. Oh yeah, and we don't idolize and worship these material things, but we do like them. And you know, these cost $125, I think. So if you're a reseller, I don't think StockX has these as a super high margin yet, but of course you want to make some money off of it. So in your store, in your location, you can be like, hey, I got these right here, right now for $160. I paid $130 for them. Maybe if it's in hand, $145 if you have multiple pairs. The quality is going to speak for itself. This is something that's not going to release again. Yeah, and great for not only just the skateboarding community and culture, but the sneaker culture and beginners getting their hands on their first pair or just starting a collection. All right, let's go. Shout out to all my friends. Shout out to Tiger Style for turning me on more to the SB dunks. And yeah, Trey Jean on the beat. Whoa. I like them SB dunks. beats. SB's only. Cobra Kai, whoa. Eagle